Enemy reinforcements are a point of contention for a lot of players. For some, they represent tedium, adding time to a map they have already nearly cleared. Some see them as a way to grind up units, and some see reinforcements as a fun challenge to plan around. So let's take a quick look at how Fire Emblem has handled enemy reinforcements, then I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. The most common way that enemy reinforcements appear is from forts. The player can cover these forts with their own units to stop the reinforcements. It gives the player a goal to strive for. If you get to the correct position, the player is rewarded with an easier time. Next, in the Tellius games, reinforcements are not blockable, and there are no spots that are indicative of reinforcements, so they are harder to predict and they can't be blocked. The player just has to deal with them. Then there are some games that use a mixture of the previous examples. Thracia 776 has units that appear from non-forts, but they can still be blocked by placing units on the correct spaces. Many of the games actually use some combination of the examples, but only a few of them do something that most players feel is unfair. This is same turn reinforcements, or you may have heard them called ambush spawns. These enemies appear on the map at the beginning of enemy phase and are able to move and act in the turn they appear. Most enemy reinforcements appear at the beginning of player phase, allowing the player time to react to the unexpected event. Now, let's talk about how this affects the play experience. First of all, if the player has some sort of indication that reinforcements may be coming, they feel less cheated when they appear. So forts are good for this. They give the player a goal to achieve and warn the player of impending danger. Now, even if these enemies show up at the beginning of enemy phase, the player was made aware of their existence by an easy to spot landmark. It can still be frustrating to have enemies appear without time to react, but telling the player where they are coming from feels like a fair trade. Many will say that the real problem comes from ambush spawns that come with no warning. This can leave the player feeling bitter towards the play experience. One moment you think your squishy unit is safe, then enemies appear and kill them. Lastly, I want to spend a minute talking about Genealogy of the Holy War. This game has enemy squads with leaders. Upon losing units and taking damage, leaders may choose to retreat to their home castle. If they are allowed to make a home, they will appear with a whole new squad of units. Alright, now it's your turn. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments and I will read and respond to them later this week. As always, thanks for watching, friends, and make sure to like and subscribe for more Fire Emblem discussion.